Morning. Hey, Boo. We got a car face now. Somebody tangled with the fence and was like a goofball. He'll live. Anyway, but what we are on is Boomer. Why? Because I missed my truck. And total silliness, it pissed me off. Here, we'll go outside and I'll show you one of the reasons. Everything, especially on this automatic transmission, needed reseals. Does it work? Yes, it works great. Are we going to use it for something else? Oh, hell yeah. I better get some floor dry on that right quick. I'm going to pause y'all. Okay, tragedy averted. Back to Boomer. So I've got so much vested in this truck. And the funniest part about it is he has now become Boomer Bob. My 84, I'm sure I'm going to use that cab when I rebuild, but pretty much everything out of that truck that's been shuffled around, axles, this and that, transfer case, drive shaft, now right up to and including the trusty 306. And if anybody happens to know, care, or can tell me, this one I think is somebody, I hear people refer to them as a T18. Because what I got out here that I had in it for quite a while, but I want to use it because I need the PTO for a project out here, was this new process that's set up with the proper PTO to run an old Holmes bed, big block, and a Bronco. Yeah, I've got way too many projects. Getting close to Derby time. I think we're going to get this thing set up for stock and run it. Ain't crashed nothing in a long while. Anyway, back to Boomer. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. There's a sapphire. So anyway, because I like simplicity, because I like standards, because I like the old Ford 306, that, and I'm kind of setting it up to where I might put an IDI or a Power Stroke in it in the future. I've got another clip out back with the, it's a diesel front clip, has the diesel core support in it, which is different, takes a huge radiator. I was thinking about putting it on anyway just to give this thing plenty of cooling. Might still happen, haven't decided. But yeah, so I got rid of the leaking automatic. I didn't get rid of, it's sitting out on the chassis, the 351 Windsor that honestly, when it run and it was right, great power plant. But that thing got a gremlin in it, and I've had my best people on it, and it left us stranded. So this thing, like I put in the video that I started doing yesterday, it's a 306. I already got a HEI in it. It's carbureted. We may put a 2-barrel on it, have a little fun with it. Update some of the stuff to from the newer motor, partly because I'd like to be able to hang my proper alternator to run my welder back on it. But this thing just got just about as analog as it gets. If I lost the hydraulics for the clutch, I could still put it in gear and start it and drive it out. HEI, even if you tear up the wiring, it takes one wire to run it. Those carburetors, you can fix them just about on the trail. So yeah, we're going to run the 300 for a while. Everything else is pretty much ready. We put a line lock in it shortly after it beat the shit out of me. I'm going to put a floorboard in it. I could just change the cab, but I'm not going to. This one, it's titled that way. But the front clip, or at least the core support, I may do that yet. It isn't that hard. I'm thinking about the front clip because we got Michigan love, but the flip side is this thing's probably going to get the shit beat out of it, so I might take the one core support from out there on Brown's old frame with the 7.3 straighten out and use it. So we'll figure it out. Anyway, that's a Boomer Bob update. I got to get the motor mount set in it. Like I said, when I put it together, I cheated big time. I bolted everything together out on the floor, double checked it, and when I say everything, I mean I did the video on pulling the pilot bushing out, and then decided to go ahead and leave it with the standard transmission, so I had to put a pilot bushing back in it, put the clutch on it, torque all those bolts, went ahead and slid the transmission and motor together on the floor where it was easy, especially doing it by myself. Got it all bolted up, torqued up, slid it in, using both lines on the wrecker. A little bit tight, especially with the fan on, but got it walked in there. Got it scooted around where I got the transmission mount in it, and transfer case bolted back up once I did slide it in. So now I've got to pick it up, and right there's one motor mount. I got to replace this part of the mount. The other side is there, but we got to wiggle it around a little bit. I think I got to scoot the motor forward. We'll see. Not a big deal. It might just be how the mount's sitting right now, but we'll see how it goes. I'd love to hear it running again. It'll be fun. I beat the ever-loving daylights out of these 6s and never have killed one yet. So, alright, that's definitely enough. We'll get back with it, give a better update. Pretty much everything else is set up, so it's ready to work. I gotta go steal proper hump pan or cut this one. Probably just go steal one. I've got some. Get the hydraulics out of Red Bob. The springs I have under the back of Red Bob are going to go into this. I'm going to get rid of this homemade junkyard stack. I got a set of lift springs for a, I don't know, 7 or 8 Ford. So we're going to do some stuff with it if anybody's actually paying attention. So here from Huck's Garage with hoist supporting. Ta-da, I'm still alive. So we got support and hoist off-road program. Love my family. Got at least one dog sniffing around back there being a pain. Hopefully we'll see you up the road. If you need us, call us 928-442-6144. That was 442-6144, or the hoist number. That one right there. If I said it too fast. Da, 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 da. Okay. Like I said, we'll see you up the road. Y'all have a great day, and thanks for hanging out.